One sec. I'm gonna make sure he actually left the fucking thing real quick. Alright. So we got game one of the second series. A war won 2-0 off of 2 defaults in his last series. So it will be Evil Vanguard, the Orange Terran, versus the Random Blue.
The now undefeated Edward Madara.
We already have more loaded than we did in the last game. I want to know where Maxwell was from.
Loaded.
No, we're not all completely loaded.
Are we waiting on you?
Yep. No.
Alright, here we go.
Oh. At the top half of this map, we have the Blue Zerg at War Madara. In the bottom portion of this map, we have one of our Australian players, Evil Vanguard. At least I think he's Australian from his accent.
Yeah.
He had a pretty thick accent today, everybody, so.
Yeah, I woke up and his eyes said, yeah, I'm from Australia. I was like, what? Who was that?
I know.
Since when did we where did you come from?
We have a bunch of Australians, actually. Oh yeah, a bit about our clan, guys. We're a multi-platform clan. We have a very friendly community. Two casters today are the head of StarCraft, that's me, Harrison, aka Coach Paradox, and we have Orion, who's actually the founder and leader of the clan.
That's me.
Alright. So.
And we are international, obviously, from the fact that we were just talking about where everybody was from. We have people from all over.
Looks like we're not going to get a wall in here. So could that be a possibility of a cheese coming in from our Terran player? We have a very early pull here by the Zerg player. He went 13 pull. That's going to be some early pressure.
Looks like Terran's coming in for a scout, and he'll see that early pull, hopefully.
But is he going to be able to see it in time? That's going to be the thing.
I don't think he saw it.
He didn't. He didn't. Oh, yes, he's about to see it. There you go. It's been scouted.
Cool.
That was important for him to see. Now he knows the very strong possibility of some early pressure.
There it goes.
Actually, we are getting a wall in here by our Terran player. He noticed that
the Zerglings are coming.
But this wall-in should be... The wall-in's always down, so they're not going to be able to just run in.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't think they're going to notice this, guys. Oh, and it's been scouted. Yep, and the Zerglings come back.
So he needs to go ahead and cancel that before it gets attacked.
He probably will.
Save some face and run.
Oh, but he lost. He ended up losing an SUV.
So
Alright,
it looks like the supply is the same, both at 19 and 19.
It's got a little sharp jump. We got the reactors. Odd build. We got an early reactor started from this barracks. Typically, I've been seeing the tech lab burst a lot, so we can get early stim. We have control of one of the 2 watchtowers here at war. We had an early Roach Warren, which is a very interesting build. I'm not sure why he went that instead of a bailing nest. Because has he even scouted? No, he hasn't. So he has no clue what he's going. So that's kind of a safety measure. If he builds Hellions, these will work out for him. If not, if he goes strictly Marine Marauder, this could be a big issue for him.
Looks like he's going for a little bit of pressure.
Tech Lab. He's going to get some siege tanks out here. 2 Tech Labs. That's going to be Marauders out in this field, for him. Oh, he didn't get much of a scout here. He never even saw the factory. That's a big issue here. He's going to have no clue these siege tanks are going to come down. Run, Overlord. Oh, and he's supply blocked. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of...
This is really early. Is there be supply blocked?
Yeah. Uh-oh. He never even saw the units. This could be a pretty good counterattack possibility here. If he doesn't know to raise his if he doesn't raise his depot. Oh, even bigger. He's going to be if he's smart, he can get the cancel on this expansion. Oh, he is moving in.
Counterattack versus Orange. This will end very badly for Orange. He looks like he has his Marines on rally.
He does. He needs to raise this. Oh, the supply depot's coming up. And the Marines are coming back. He should get there before too much damage gets done. If he pulls some SUVs, this will be even smarter to repair this supply depot.
Looks like Madera's trying to build a Baneling nest so he can take down the wall at the moment. Not that that's going to be necessary now that he's already broken the wall with all of his forces out of base.
He's still supply blocked also.
He's indeed.
Uh-oh, this isn't good. He loses his Marauder here. And the roaches are streaming across this map. He needs to get these guys back to The Terran is still supply blocked here. This could be a big issue. He definitely needs to build another... He needs to finish this wall in again. Okay, he's finally unsupply blocked.
He's working on his Banelings upgrades as well. This is really bad for him.
If he can get these if he can get a siege tank or 2 out, this can turn the game around for him. It might not win it, but he'll be able to hold any aggression here coming. He needs to get a good siege though. Trapped one of his Marines. He's going very roach heavy here, which is an interesting concept. Does he have bailing speed upgraded yet? He's getting it now.
Yeah.
He's getting his ground carapace 1, so he'll be a 1 upgrade. Evil's getting his starport down, plus another barracks, so... And a bunker. Oh, but the push is coming in here from,
Looks like he's going to lose
Evil.
that expansion.
No, with what he has, he's just going to lose a few... he didn't even get a good bailing hit there. This pressure is going to be destroyed here.
He made a horrible tactical mistake by using the Banelings on those 3 SCVs rather than saving it to defend himself when the Terran counterattacked.
Oh, that was a great bailing hit. This pressure's over. First medevac's on the field at the 11-minute mark for Evil.
As you can see, that was his first mistake. If he would have done that the first time around, he would have taken that expansion. Rather than using both Banelings to kill 3 SCVs.
He wouldn't have killed the expansion, but he could have at least gotten a better hit and destroyed more of his army. Very, very slow game by both of our players here today, guys. Okay, we got another reactor. Oh, he's moving his tank forward.
Looks like War's going for Mutalisk Grass. Along
He
with the
is?
fact that he has a pretty good map coverage looking for Evil Vanguard to try another expansion.
Yeah. Oh, he got it. Where did he scan?
Looks like he scanned out at the little thingy over there
Okay, you said he was going for Mutilus. Where's his Spire?
at home base. It's still being pulled in. It's underneath his
Okay.
Roach Warren.
That's an odd placement for it. That's easy for it to get picked off.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised he's not going for any kind of counter aggression here.
So I say Madara's making a really huge mistake by not having any sort of spore colonies up. Terran's known really well for their constant harass with medevac drops.
As a Zerg player, I can tell you, it is very frustrating. He definitely needs to saturate his expansion better, though. He only has 3 SUVs on it.
He really only done 2 SCVs.
He only has 19 SUVs altogether. He's researching a nuke right now at the Ghost Academy he has, and he's getting combat shields. Plus an armory here. So he's trying to get... He's going to go for some tricky play here. He's getting a secondary bunker down on the low ground. Make sure he can hold off any kind of aggression coming in. Oh, we're up to 4 workers on it, plus 1 in gas. Okay, we got a scout coming in. He should see this Ghost Academy if he can scout. Yep, the Ghost Academy is scouted, and he drops a changeling.
I love changelings.
Alright,
So
he
annoying.
scouts that he doesn't have a 3rd here, which it could be a very big deal, because a 2-base Zerg is not as close to as scary as a 3-base or a 4-base Zerg. How many mutas does he have on the field here? He only has
Actually don't
1
see
muta.
any.
He has 1 muta on the field.
1 muta. He has a whole lot of resources pulled to not be building any mutalisks.
Oh, the ghost drops in. He can get... Oh, he's going to get...
Why would he do it there?
This is actually a great place. He's going to damage the spires a lot. But is he going to be able to get it down?
Oh yeah, of course. He's got the medevac to heal, and it's in. He almost wiped out his entire army if it was just a little bit closer.
He almost got all of his... almost got all of his production facilities, too. That bailing nest is really hurt. His secondary spire went down, so he's not going to be able to get upgrades fast anymore. He's trying to get a spore crawler to stop the drop again, but even that, the distance between that, I don't know if he could have gotten them. Because all he will do is just drop up here the next time.
Yeah, he can easily move him around a little bit the next time around but at least he can actually scout him a little bit if he actually has the cloaking ability this time around as well.
Yeah. This is a very odd composition out of this Zerg player. He has a lot of roaches into this composition, which against like Marines, mostly Marine Army, I would have gone more wing bailing plus some mutas to harass, but he's still only got 1
mutas are
muta.
extremely important for a Zerg player for harassment. The harass with the muta player is amazing because you can do a lot of hit and runs and pull back, and they heal so quickly. You can just move it around the base and hit again and strike and run, and you can inflict quite a bit of damage because the player will be taken completely off guard and unable to move their military around quite fast enough. It looks like he sees that ghost coming in with cloak on.
He's not going to get much done here. Oh, he's using the snipe ability. If I was him, I would have started focusing down those bailings. Oh, he's going to walk him into the main. He's going to end up losing it.
Guys.
Should have saw the overseer.
I'm still
Alright.
waiting to see more Mutalisks off of
Yeah.
Madara.
He finally takes his third, so that's going to be if he can saturate that well, he'll be able to start pumping out mutas fast. He's getting the upgrades for his mutas, but he's not making them.
I was gonna say he has about 1,200 Vespine, so he should have another 12 Mutalisks at this point.
Yeah.
That'd be a heavy concentration that I would
Oh, but
expect.
he's going up the Hive. He tricked him with this Mutalisk play. He's going to probably end up going Ultras. He needs to hit his injects, though. He's not going to have enough larva to really... If he loses this army, his army's going to be slow to rebuild. And the Terran's matching him base for base, which is not a good thing for the Zerg.
So they're also currently sitting at about exactly the same supply and supply cap,
Yeah.
which is also bad for Terran.
Do they realize that they're supply capped? Okay, he needs to take out this... Uh-oh. Oh, can he get this... He's going to get these rocks down in time. Oh, wow. That was crucial. 'Cause that big ball of Zerg was coming for his expansion.
Yeah, that was well timed.
But here comes, like, the 5 mutas. 6 mutas. My mistake, everybody. To try to do some harass, but... These
He's
are going to
actually
be...
got 9. He's got 3 more coming right behind him.
These are going to be smacked away by any Marines
Send some
coming.
more.
Like, it doesn't matter how many you're going to have. You need to strike a lot earlier than this. If I was...
As long as he hits the base and pulls out and moves around to another spot, he should be okay, but he's going to have to do some quick hit-and-run tactics this late in the game with Mutalisk for F.
I don't know. The Marines are in a good position to at least do some damage to them. Oh, the mutas are moving in, too.
Really what he needs to be concentrating on are the SCVs with the Mutalisk and not actually on the structures.
Oh, this is going to be a two-pronged assault, though. He's moving his roaches in. This tank has no idea.
Looks like he's doing just that, aiming directly for the SCVs, but it looks like he's already figured out he's doing it and he needs to pull out. Hit and run.
He's
Recharge his life
way
on the Mutalisk.
over saturated. But he has no clue this attack's coming in. This could be big here.
That's what it's all about with Zerg. Just pulling his attention around, quickly hitting the base, pulling in and out. He took a little bit more damage than he should have. He should have went straight for the SCVs and, you know, pulled out quickly and hit again for the SCVs.
Oh, that tank's on the high ground's going to do some damage to these guys. He's kind of taking his time to get down to this expansion.
All his units are funneling out. Taking heavy fire.
It looks like he's going to lose some... Oh, he wants to engage this, but I'm not sure if that's... Oh, that's a good pullback. Made him... Those Bailings didn't get the best hits that they could have gotten. Some missile turrets are coming down for our Terran player here. He survived that fairly well.
I don't know. He's actually down to 1 base at this point in time. He lost his expansion and he is out of resources at his main.
But he's moving down to take the expansion again here. It's going to be pretty well defended with these missile turrets from any harass coming in.
Looks like he's scouting again with his little changeling.
I'm waiting for... How do you not know?
About the changeling?
Yeah. Alright, he lands. He's back up to 2 bases. So it's 2 bases to 2 bases. Zerg has no gas coming in from his 3rd base, though. He's just got his Mutaflock sitting there. He's not really doing anything with it.
Yeah.
His bases aren't too well defended either. They only got... His natural has only 2 missile turrets, and so does his 3rd. Now he's oversaturated on his 3rd expansion, too. He needs to take a fourth here, guys. To really be able to do something, hopefully. But yeah, he's not even banking that many units. He's not that well like banked. Oddly
Looks like
enough.
the Zerg player is starting to fall behind quite a bit as well.
Oh, here comes the Mutas. He's gonna try to hit the harassment here, but he's just gonna hit a wall of units here.
So he's going to be a little bit late on this harass.
Actually, oh, he's gonna. Are you really? He's gonna try to move in, and never mind. He sees the army and backs off. All right, he knows where this army is. He sees some more Bailings morphed in. He needs to get the Marauders to the front. If he can get his, he needs to start doing. Get ready to do splits here, because he's gonna keep. Yep, and this is gonna decimate this Terran army here. Never mind.
Oh, that was a horrible loss
Yeah.
for the Terran player.
He's still going to be able to push this. He could have kept pressing this attack, honestly. Never mind, he lost one of his Thors. That was a bad loss altogether.
And the Mutalisks are moved in for their counterattack. For some reason, he's still engaging all of the missile turrets with them.
Oh my gosh, the SUVs! That was a huge misclick. The Terran just lost all of his SUVs. This is really not good. And any of them that he's making aren't being rallied to the minerals.
The Zerg player decided to push forward at this point in time. The game would be over.
Yeah, but that's a beautiful thing about being a caster, you know. But even then, after you kill all those SUVs, you got to know. He's got infestors on the field. No Ultralisk tech. I'm surprised. Oh, yeah, he has the Ultralisk Den. No Ultras being produced yet. Oddly enough. Alright, here comes the final push.
Terran player's recovering pretty well with his army in that time frame that the Zerg player was apparently chilling. Van Gore's got to really watch out for that
for these fungals.
Fungal growth. Yeah, those fungal growths can be the entire change of the battle, right?
Actually, I'm not sure. He doesn't have any Bailings here. He has no Bailings with this army. He has a good amount of Marauders. Even with the fungals, I don't know how much he's gonna be able to do. If he had some if he had some Bailings here, this could be a completely different story. If one fungal can kill him, but he doesn't have anything. He's going for a Thor drop, and he's going for a Thor drop. He's gonna throw away a Thor for this. This is. He accidentally drops him too early. He's on the creep. No drop yet. He's going. Oh, he's gonna spot these ultras though.
And that's a loss of a Thor. Oh, he picked it up, but it's down.
Yeah, and the medevac's gone too. This is gonna be game here though. I don't think he's got enough to hold against ultras. He's got a big army of. He's got 4 ultras here. He's just getting Burrow. He's getting Zerg fly attacks level 3. Does he even have any mutas left?
Looks like he does not. No, he has 0 Mutalisks left.
He's almost maxed.
He needs to mix and match his army just a little bit more. He needs some more Zerglings and possibly some Hydras to take care of any air.
Yeah, he has infestors to help take care of air.
As fast as possible.
This Zerg's almost maxed out though here, so I don't know what he's hoping to do. If I was this Terran's got to have a great engagement here. He knows where they're going to come in. It's going to be right in here. He knows where the whole army is. He knows it's moving in now. Right here is a great spot for an engagement for him. He's got the tank support here. Oh.
That is a good use of micro by the Terran army.
One ultra down. The ultras are down here. He's got the advantage here. Wow, that was a great fight for our Terran player here. Oh, he's still left.
That was extremely well played.
We got a left behind Roach. Guess he just wants to join the Terrans here. This just turned into an old-fashioned standoff, guys. But the Zerg's in a better position for this. Because right when the Terran loses this army, I don't know how well he's going to do. He definitely needs to move his workers down to his third now. Because he is almost completely mined out of his natural. He needs to put him there. Oh, the tanks are in a great position for a fight coming here. If he's smart, he's going to leave these guys. He's going to... Oh, though. This was really smart if he actually decides to engage up. He is.
It looks like Madaro's biggest weakness is his indecisiveness. He needs to either commit or not commit to his attacks.
And here we go.
Oh, nice fungal. Very nice.
But no Bailings to back it up.
Another good fungal to cover the retreat.
Some more ultras coming in, though. The ultras look like they're rallied across the map. He might be throwing away some ultras here.
He is.
Oh my gosh, this is probably the best thing that could have happened for this Terran right now.
There have been some horrible miscalculations on both sides in this game.
Oh, the Bailings come in, but they're hitting Marauders. Oh, there it is.
And there's the fungal.
Even then, with these medevacs, I think he's got enough to break the spine. This game might be over right now. Uh-oh. They need to take out these spores real quick. Question is, what is he going to do from here?
Looks like he's going straight for the Zerg tech.
Uh-oh. Oh, the nuke coming down. But it got canceled.
And it's gone.
Yeah, he had it too far forward. He is going straight for the Zerg tech here.
The corruptors.
I know, he needs to be the Zerg needs to be very cost efficient here, and he's not. He just keeps throwing units. He does have a collection of wings down at the bottom here. But the Ultra's Cavern goes down. He needs to get a micro back from these broodwings, though. Infestation pit's gone. He took out the Bailing nest. So these wings are just wings.
Most of his tech are gone.
These wings are just going to stay wings. He has a few Bailings down below with 2 roaches. He left the roach warren up, though.
Yeah, that's a mistake. He should have went ahead and taken out the spawning pool and the roach warren. That way he would have to start over completely in his tech.
I think this game's over, though.
It is indeed.
Wow. Okay, he's got to figure out where the rest of these bases are here, like, and quickly, because you can't let the Zerg remass here. Oh, he's not going to. He's going for the ending here. Oh, these Bailings are coming in from a bad angle, though. Oh, he microed him well, though. Never mind. Wasn't good enough. It was not good enough. He had a big gap where. And here comes the drones have been pulled. Drones were pulled.
Looks like all of the expansions are pretty much wiped out, other than the
Oh,
one that's taken out and one.
He's gonna go for a counterattack with just drones. Never mind. He decided to pull back.
At this point in the game, does it really matter?
That is a good point.
I think I would just go for the drone attack. Just
I
a
think
little slap in the face.
I think he's waiting. Okay, the wings are surging forward here, but even then, this Terran's not gonna be able to produce any more Marines too. So if he defeats his army, but you cannot base trade a Terran here, because Terran will just lift their buildings. You don't have any mutas. He doesn't have any mutas to take out buildings.
He has a whole lot of money just sitting there.
And he can't do anything with it. All he can do is build roaches and lings. Okay, it does look like he's going to try to engage this with these lings. I don't think that's smart. He needs to build bailing them. Oh, he's just going douchebag mode now.
Like crap.
He needs to call down some mules. Or use his drone. He still has a bunch of SUVs not mining. Okay, it's just going to be a standoff here for now. He sees what's being morphed in up there. Wow, that is a lot of spines. Oh, but the nuke is being researched. He's making the right decision here. He's got to go for the nuke. This is what he has to do. He's got to get this army separated somewhat, and he's going to keep trying to pick off units one by one. He's going to try to pull them up into these spines. Will he? It's tank siege. Oh, but he has no high ground vision.
He needs to throw a
There we go.
in, or
Nope,
a medevac would work.
He's got the vision. Ghost should be being researched here. Okay, he finally realized all of his SUVs weren't mining, and he got them mining again. The Zerg doesn't have much, but
And there's the GG.
what a turn of events here. Oh, I thought for sure the Terran had won this. Okay, the mass overseer warp in up in the top.
What is he attempting to do at this point then?
Suicide some wings in. That's what he's hoping to do. If he can pick off this ghost, he can just be a complete dick and wait for like an hour. The overseers are going for the base.
It looks to me like there's about to be a whole lot of duty on that base.
Let's see. The nuke's coming in.
And he actually falls for it and pulls his troops back from the attack, thinking that he's actually under attack.
He should look and notice that he's not. Oh, he's just... Oh, and he started pulling buildings!
What a great cheese.
There's no way this just occurred. Uh-oh, he needs to move that tank back. He's gonna lose that tank! Poor overseers, they're just doing their job.
Oh my god.
I don't understand why he's at 12 supply and he's still staying in here. He's scanning all the bases. He's trying to figure out where these guys are. Okay, the army's just moving in here now. He's had enough. If he makes him go after every single one of these buildings, Okay, there we go.
There's the game.
Alright, that was a great first game there. A bit longer than it needed to be, but that was a great comeback for that Terran. We counted them how many times that game?
It looked like Madara had him quite a few times.
Yeah.
Alright, so in our lineup here. GG, I thought they were actual units. I panicked, Bangor said. Alright, so it looks like our following game is going to be with Sneaky.
Wait, are we doing 2 games?
No. No.
Oh, we normally do 3-game series. So who am I dropping?
You can leave somebody in here. We'll have the winner of this match fight the winner of that match.
All right. So the loser plays next.
Yeah, the loser plays with Sneaky.
Okay. We're going to go.
The winner of that will come for our little champion of the small little group here.
We're gonna do an old map here, guys. We're gonna do Neo Planet S. This next matchup. He was not bad with as a random as Zerg though. Who are we waiting for?
Nobody.
Oh no, it said we were for a second. Okay, so it's going to be Sneaky and At War?
Yes.
Okay, we got it. I'm gonna make myself a referee. And you a referee. I'm gonna leave Evil. You can add Evil into the raid call, I guess.
Yeah, we can pull him in here. He can listen and spectate if he wants.
And we can do an interview with them too while we're waiting.
How's it going, Evil?
Evil.
Like he's responding.
Evil.
Yeah, good, thanks.
So, how do you feel about winning that last game?
Yep. Did you?
Evil.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you mute your stream? Since you're in here, you're not gonna be missing much.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So, did you ask something before? Sorry.
Oh yeah. So, how did you end up winning that game?
I don't know. I just built up, like survived his pushes somehow. I don't know. As soon as I got my units to straight in front, I'm like, nah, this is it. I was like, I'll pump out Marines to try to delay him as much as possible, try to get an army, but he never pushed in, so somehow I managed to survive.
Yeah,
we counted you out.
There was a little bit indecisive. Quite a few times he could have walked in, but he just sat there and watched you.
Not gonna lie, we counted you out a few times there. We're like, I don't know if he can come back from this. And then once you had that, right when he had those ultras rallied across the map, I was like, he just threw away his ultras. This game just turned really quickly. All right.
I just saw it.
In the top right corner of this map, we have the yellow Terran, Silken Sneaky.
Silken Sneaky. It's actually Sneaky. Slick is always Protoss, and Sneaky is anything and random.
All right. And in the bottom left half of this map, we have the red Protoss, the person normally playing random, IPOI at war.
He doesn't want to play. I think he thinks he's going to lose.
All right, so tell us what was going through your mind in that game.
Basically, I was just thinking, I was trying to get upgrades as soon as possible, so I managed to get 3 before he made, and I thought I'll wall up the front, try to expand to 3 bases to try to get as much like minerals income as possible, so I could keep my army up, which I managed to do for quite a while. I managed to get a few Thors, a few siege tanks, and managed to secure my base because he didn't push in. He had a lot of banelings, so I thought I'll wall up the front so my like supply depots could take a few of the hits from the banelings, so my army would survive a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd have less of an impact on my marines.
Very nice.
He went a few meters, so I decided to build a few anti-air turrets on my bases to stop him from attacking my supply.
So what happened with the SCVs that went to the middle of the map?
I don't know. I think I think I have my king on my Beacon. I think I rallied them all. I don't know how they went there. I'm just like, my SPC undertake. I'm like, oh crap, they're in the middle.
Yeah, and like you had a bunch of SUVs not working there at the end. I was like, if he loses this army, it's wide open again. I was like, if he can hold off his army, like I don't know if he's gonna be able to. He doesn't have enough money to produce another one. I was like, he could have just killed himself here without these SUVs working. All right, I have to know. What was your thought process when all you saw in your base was just purple and you moved your entire army just to find out it was overseers?
I was dead. That's all I saw. That's all I thought. I'm like, oh, he's got me. Then I realized that they were just like things. I'm like, hang on, they're not going to do any damage. Let's go kill his base.
Yo, I was like, oh, the overseers are going to the base, and then your entire army starts moving back. I was like, oh my lord.
I didn't realize. He's like, yeah, I just built an army, so I thought they were infested terrans or some shit, so I don't know how they come out.
Uh-oh, Orion.
Split. It was a split second of just, oh crap.
It looked like you did panic quite a bit because we saw all of your buildings start lifting off and flying away. Like you just gave up and were ready to run before it even started.
Yeah. Playing it safe.
So I gotta know,
Looks like
with that Thor drop.
over here is researching the warp gate so he can start warping in his troops, and it looks like Sneaky is going ahead and building his factory pretty early on, so he's doing pretty good versus here.
Let's see if we're gonna get a Reaper scout.
Mothership Corps come in.
I'm surprised. Reapers have been very popular as of late, and I'm surprised we're not getting any here.
The Reaper is a great unit to use if you can actually pull it off. It is great just to hop in and
especially on Neo Planet
wipe out
S.
the whole economy. Oh yes.
It's even just perfect for scouting.
He's
All right.
for an armory.
It's pretty early.
Oh, he's getting its double factory. Is he gonna go mech?
I'd love to see somebody go mech build in this nest.
Yeah, I would really enjoy seeing that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The probe gets in undetected.
Oh.
But what's he gonna do with it? What?
Doesn't even have a forge up.
Oh. But that is a great for.
Pile on.
That's probably not the best place. I would have placed it more down to here, because that's gonna be scouted less, because no one takes that base anymore. But with that, if he doesn't scout, this could be an issue, especially if he's gonna go mech. So he'll be powerful late game, but oh, the Marine gets in. He's gonna see everything. Never mind.
I was gonna say he didn't get to see a whole lot. There's a scout with his mothership core just to see what he's got in there.
He didn't see very much.
Let's see, use that armory. Yeah, it's an SCV.
Just got cigarette ash all over my keyboard. Oops. Yes.
Just the time. The time warp.
Those time warps, man. He needs to move out with these
Hellbats.
Hellbats. Yeah, he is going mech.
Yeah, he is. And he's got a 4 almost up.
Holy crap.
Ooh.
Searching that and reaching that blue flame.
Is someone watching the stream in our chat here?
No.
All right, he needs to push out with these Marines and scout. He needs to see this forward pylon, or else this could cause some issues real quick.
Oh yeah.
All right, he knows. I think he knows that there's no pylon in his natural, but little does he know there's one right outside. I've never seen someone go mech versus Protoss, so I'm not sure if this is going to be very effective.
Extremely effective if he doesn't start working on his robotics facility and getting some anti-armor.
Oh, is he going to see? He needs to see this pylon. He sees it. There it is. But he revealed the mechs. That's big. So at least he knows he's going to have mechs. He's going mech here, because this is a very mech-heavy build so far.
Oh yeah, very, very heavy. He needs to hurry up and get that robotics facility in.
And another factory's coming down. He doesn't even have that big of a... Uh-oh. Does he really want to engage this mech army here? He's warping in a few more units. Uh-oh. Oh, this...
He needs to focus the Thors, not the Marines.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not, though. This game could be over right now, everybody.
War's trying to pull in a few more forces, although in vain, I have to say. Thors
Yeah.
are going to make real short work of any air or armored ground.
Time warp goes down, but not in a good position. He should have saved one of those sentries at least to block off the ramp. Buy him some more time, but he didn't. He has no sentries here. He is researching Zealot Charge, but it's not going to do much. This game is... the Photon Overcharge goes down, so this should buy him a little bit of time. But his Twilight Counselor is going to fall here. But will he be able to hold... Will he get the charge? Yes, he will. He moves in. He sacrifices a couple units so he can get that charge. Okay, he got it.
Barely
Ooh.
come out.
But I don't know if that's going to be enough here.
Looks like Sneaky sending some extra reinforcements down. 2 more Thors and 3 more Hellbats.
It's all in vain. This is... He gets charged, but he doesn't upgrade it at all.
Walmadora keeps sending in Stalkers, although that would be the best idea considering pretty Thor heavy at this point versus armored.
Yeah. Two more Thors joining the mix here. I don't think this Protoss will be able to hold off another game. Alright, Evil. Now that you see that Sid does enjoy mech, what are you gonna do about it next game?
I'm gonna try to push out 6-minute push, try to pressure him a bit, to try to hurt his mineral line so he can't get as many cores up.
Alright. You have any special tactics here?
I'll scout him out first and see what he does, and then I'll try to attack from there.
He's trying to get the robotics facility out, but by the time this is gonna finish, he's gonna have no economy.
Looked a bit late on that robotics facility.
Just a bit. If he warped that in, right when he saw the mechs start, because he saw 2 factories, he could have held it.
Went ahead and pulled that in and threw out some immortals. He would have been good as gold.
All right. Well, Evil, we're gonna have to get you out of here so you can't hear.
Yeah, right.
Alright, I'm on it.
Okay, let's see if we can get. Is that Warren? We're gonna try to get an interview with War. Just see what went wrong in that game and maybe give him some help. Sell out with the chef's hat. Alright, what map should we go? Let's do Frost. Feeling it? No, let's do Whirlwind. I'd like to see this, so it can't just be an instant rush. Oh, At War doesn't have Raid Call downloaded.
No.
Alright, so we're going versus Evil. Alright, so this is pretty much championship map out of this small, I wouldn't say tournament, but kind of, that we're going. It's going to be TVT right now. It's going to be like DreamHack Finals here. See what's going on, clan chat. Oh, Kjar though.
It looks like Madara is downloading Raid Call right now. He says he wants to jump in for the interview.
Alright, that's all.
Doing
That's
good
great.
on
So
that.
we're just going to take a quick break, guys. If I could, I would have run an ad so you guys have something to watch instead of just my screen, but, you know, not that important yet on Twitch.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'll step out for the break.
Alright. Okay, wait. We got to get... Sorry, guys. This is going to be a bit slow. Ooh, so I hope you guys are enjoying the content that we're going to be bringing you. We're going to try to get this more like get it quicker, and we're going to try to get some better screens between so you don't have to just watch what we're doing, since we know that's kind of lame. We're definitely going to try to get more people to play, so we always have a game going on, but we just got to take a quick break, give our guys a chance to breathe and everything.
Alright, so I'm back.
Alright, I'm going to just play some music for the stream so they have something to listen to. My Spotify will launch.
Do you have your music locally?
It's all on Spotify.
I was going to say, option down on the bottom of the Raid Call for streaming music directly through your computer.
Oh yeah, no, once I have it on Spotify, I could play it so you could hear it too.
Do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you can do it. That's how I played some of the songs I've done on through the Raid Calls. Alright, everything kind of wants to run slow right now. Come on, Spotify. I know you can launch. I need to hit the fan in my room real quick. So you guys want to say anything to the stream? Because this is going to be uploaded to YouTube. So you want to say anything, like talk about the clan or anything?
We've already basically touched on the topic that we are a multi-platform gaming community. First and foremost, more than anything else, that is what we concentrate most of our effort on, is the fact that we are for gamers on all genres of games on all platforms. And at the moment, we're pushing really hard on the PC, and we've put our feelers out in Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo systems as well. We will be on the new consoles when they come out in November. Secondly, we do run clans. Basically, it is a franchise. As Harrison here, he is the StarCraft 2 franchise owner. He runs and organizes everything on StarCraft for us. And basically how our franchises work is we find the most professional members in a gaming environment, and we put those members in charge of the franchise, and they take care of all that for that particular game. Like I said, we are really heavy on our environment for our gamers when they come in. We want it to be an extremely friendly environment, but at the same time, we still do work on the clan aspect because we do want to be very competitive as well. As you can see, we're trying to get into some events as much as we possibly can, such as these fun little that we're doing right now. And that's pretty much us in a nutshell. We are pretty much new, but we are working very hard on this stuff. Do you have anything to add to that, Harrison?
Just if you guys are ever interested in possibly joining us, or like, just contacting us about possibly like just some ideas, like if you guys want to play our clan or anything like that, just for fun. It won't be very serious at first, but just send me or Ryan a message. We're the two to contact, and we'll definitely try to get some stuff set up. We'd like to get our name out there some more.
I was going to say, between me, you, and Warp Spawn, we are pretty much on 24/7, one of us.
Especially me. Yeah, I'm on way too much. As you guys would have told, if you have my Twitch followed or anything like that, you would have seen I was on casting at like 4 a.m. last night. And then my roommates decided they wanted to do something with me finally, so just went and hung out with them for a bit.
Oh, that was my walked in and decided to scream at the top of her lungs. It looks like Midori's a little slow.
What?
So it looks like Midori's a little slow on the download of the raid call.
Yeah, I know. There you go. Tell me if it gets too loud.
It's pretty quiet.
If you guys have a song about the question about the song, what song's on at a certain time or anything like that, just let me know. I'll clarify everything for you. We should probably post the Twitch into the thing, into the clan chat.
I'm taking care of that right now, actually.
Oh, perfect. We definitely need to start putting a disclaimer on all of our YouTube videos. Because I definitely do not listen to the best music for little kids.
I thought you were talking about my language. I was like, I'm sorry, man.
No. Well, both of our language. But my... Oh, You guys have any song requests or anything like that? I'll definitely try to play them for you guys.
And if he doesn't have it, I can be sure to get it as well.
What?
And if for some reason you didn't have it, I can get a hold of it as well. Mario Stomp.
I didn't want to say curb stomp, but Mario Stomp. It's basically the same thing, but it'd be worse because I'll be hopping directly on.
Compound, bro.
Whoa.
Go.
I just heard someone talking.
Do what?
Damn. This shit's so late.
I can hear them talking in our little party.
That's me.
Oh shit. I can hear us.
What the fuck?
Wait, where are they talking
Yo,
about?
you speaking to me?
In the game.
Yeah, I'm talking to all of you.
Where are they talking?
You having fun?
Well, I can barely hear you guys.
Well, yeah, because we're not in game chat. We're in
Hold on, give me a
Party.
second.
Okay, we're giving someone a second.
You can only hear us through the stream. Is War
Want to raid?
ready to go, or
I don't know, he's talking. I think he said give him a minute. He's getting it. Like, he's almost done. And my
What'd you
ball,
say?
baby.
better music?
What?
Comparison.
Do you really not like Tiny Tempo, motherfucker?
I fucked up.
I'm basically all rock and roll classical music.
Well, you're getting dubstep if you're fucking shitting with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but my computer says my mic is working.
Yo.
Wait, are you signed into Raid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my mic works perfectly fine all the time.
Me?
No, my mic usually works. So who's the one I just played right now? Is it you?
Anyway, let's get this started.
Alright, fuck this. I'm not waiting anymore.
Alright, cool.
Alright, let me stop the music real quick, guys.
So,
No, what? Fuck this. I'm not starting. Stop the music till we're in the game.
alright, so we got our Evil Vanguard versus Slick and Sneaky. And hopefully neither one of them are going to be watching our stream while they play against each other.
Yeah,
Cheating
don't-
bastards.
Don't be fucking gay, guys. Okay, music's off, guys. Time for the game. Alright, these are the two winners that we have gotten through our small little tournament. They both had to defeat a War, which a War put up a great fight against Evil Vanguard and then was not expecting the mech play out of Slick. So
Yeah,
this
you
can...
don't see a whole lot of mech play with Terrans these days.
Yeah. So in the top right portion of this map, we have the yellow Terran, Slick and Sneaky. In the bottom left portion of this map.
Bottom left, you have the orange Terran, Evil Vanguard.
Okay, I can hear these fuckers talking in this.
Rapid raid.
Okay, I muted War. I forgot that we can talk in the game, honestly. Alright, so,
My talking's not enabled. I don't see them talking.
Oh, I had to mute a war. All right, we got an early gas coming down here for Slick, so I would not be surprised to see some mech play very early on for him. He seems to enjoy that. He did it very well last time against the war.
He did do a pretty good job.
Yeah, he did it very well. Even dealt with the harass well enough to keep most of his probes alive. Okay, he's starting his wall in also. Alright. Both these guys are going, it looks to top base first. So neither of them will know exactly where they are at the beginning of this game. So we know they're not screen watching, or else they would have gone straight across.
Isn't this a 1v1 map or is
No,
it a
no,
2v2 map?
it's a 4-player map.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
There's 4 possible spawns in this map, so
They're
probes
gonna
just
meet
say
up
hello.
there.
Give each other a little high five there.
Looks like Vanguard's already got barracks in. And Sneak, he's just starting his.
So some early pressure could be effective here, because I think, both these players are about to find the other opponent's base.
And sadly, Vanguard did a little bit of a bad play here. He put his supply depot right on his command center rather than put it up on the ramp.
Yeah, but I think he's going to do that because later on in this game, once that mech army rolls in, because if the mech army gets to that wall and it won't last more than like 10 seconds. And he knows that, so he's going to be kind of realistic here, and he's going to go for, so that he doesn't get supply blocked as easily.
But you have to think that 10 seconds could give any of his defenses time to deal effective damage, such as siege tanks versus armored.
That is true. He sees the tech lab coming down here. It doesn't look like he's going to be going mech. He's getting stem.
Looks like he is going infantry.
Mm-hmm.
IO.
I don't know if he's going to see this coming. He's getting a quick expansion. This could be really interesting for him here. The third barracks is going up, yeah.
The bio army at this point.
It's going to be 3 barracks versus 2.
Expansion.
So this wall-in, this decision not to wall-in was a big mistake, it looks like. Okay, lifts one of his...
I think he's trying to maneuver his attachment
Yeah,
a little better.
that's what it seems like. Okay, we got... what?
This
And
is
we
gonna
got
be some interesting
concussive shells.
gameplay. Neither one of them is going for a factory or even started infantry upgrade.
A tri-tech lab. He's going to go Marauders.
There goes the factory.
War. Like, would have kicked him right there, honestly. We're gonna have 3 barracks with reactors. With, tech labs. This seems to be like he's gonna go completely... Sorry, a little bit of heckling by the, by the observers. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be an all Marauder army here. This is a very interesting build.
Marauders.
With concussive shells, though, so... This could be a smart decision.
Concussive shells are really a great decision for an upgrade.
Yeah, that's gonna slow down. I want to know what he's gonna build out of this factory here, though. 'Cause that's gonna determine how well this is gonna work. If he makes widow mines, this will cause him a lot of issues. Uh-oh. He doesn't know this push is coming. He's building a second bunker, though. That's gonna come in handy here. He doesn't scout either of these bunkers.
Ooh.
So he has no clue these bunkers are waiting.
That is a pretty hardcore Marauder attack force.
He needs to get those Marines in there now. This is going to be an interesting fight right here. He needs to save it. He needs to play well with these Marines here. He can't play greedy. Stim's about to finish for him, though. That's going to be really helpful.
I'm
He's going to
really
go...
surprised the Sneaky hasn't gone for a factory and starport at this point in time.
He might be going all in with this. Like, it's not going to... Like, he'll be able to switch out of it, but if he gets beaten here, if this army gets wiped out, I don't know. Nope.
Wow, that was a pretty hardcore attack.
Yep. The stem goes down. He might have just won this game right now.
Off of Marauders. That's pretty interesting.
Still no wall in. This is... If he can get an army out,
No cancel on the barracks. He just lost 150 minerals.
a lot of Marines are being produced, and they have a medevac support it here. So this might get turned back. Oh, he's going to push it. He's pushing it. He needs a stem here.
He needs to quickly get his units up the ramp. They're not effectively attacking. They only have 2 units attacking at a time.
And these Marauders stem forward.
Quickly to stop that double reinforcement. And there he goes for the reactor, right as I say that.
And the game. This is game.
And Vangor cannot repel that sort of attack without the double reinforcements. The slowdown on the concussive attacks are just too much.
Yep. He's going to stop any Marauders from being produced here. Oh, he's going to put them down on the low ground to hopefully build an army, but...
We're just waiting for the GG.
No, he's going to try. He's trying here. He's going to move them down on the low ground, hopefully.
Sends out a tank, a huge waste of money versus Marauders.
Unless it was siege and they're moving into him in a choke, but this is over.
Looks like Vangor is, for some reason, attempting to mine off that base right outside.
He's going to just repair that bit. He's going to repair that base as much as he can to get as many resources.
He's not exactly hurting for resources at this point, just has no production.
But these two barracks have lifted off. Why is he landing them? Is he going to go for some counter-aggression? Nope. Marauders are waiting out here. These Marauders are going to find these two. There's 2 medevacs aren't even in position to help if they see him.
He just has them rallied. They're just walking right past.
Wow. The poor buildings. Oh, the humanity. Oh, and here it goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
And then there's the GG.
Alright, we're going to do game 2 for this one because it's the final game of our little series that we have here. So we might as well get as much of it out of them as we can.
Yes, we should. That's a pretty interesting strategy. It's not often that you see a Terran actually push early game with just Marauders
Yeah.
and concussion shells.
I've never seen it happen, let alone work. That was my Marauder rush.
Marauder.
Well, you guys might have seen it here first, guys.
Southern on us.
Let's do Belshire Vestige.
All right, game number 2.
Oh, wait. That's apparently not his main. That's not, Evil's main, apparently.
Looks like War's in here. I'm gonna pull him to our channel.
Oh, finally.
How's it going, War?
Yo, War, you there? Can you, talk? You got, oh, no, you gotta select another mic. Because it did the same thing for me at first. Let me remember how I did it for you.
It's also F2 push to talk.
Oh, yeah. Try pressing F2, dude.
Yo.
Alright,
There you go. Yeah.
let's see if these guys are ready and we're gonna do an interview.
Alright.
Sec, let me get this music stopped.
You want to throw a short interview at War for his 2 previous games that he actually played?
Yeah.
Whose echo is that?
We don't hear an echo.
Echo,
Do you hear one?
that's Harrison.
Oh, my oh, it's because I still have in music mode. My mistake, guys.
Yeah.
My bad. How about
All right,
now?
so, War, what are your feelings towards your 2 previous games that you played? One versus Vangor and one versus Sneaky. How do you feel about those?
Let's
2
start.
games?
Let's start off on
Okay,
the
what
Vanguard.
now?
All right. So
What now?
what do you think went wrong in your first game against Evil Vangor? In your game against Evil?
I believe that I didn't harass him enough. He clearly just built up a force stronger than mine.
And
And then
that was my opinion on the same thing as well. Was the harassment was a little weak. You honestly, in our opinion, you had him quite a few times, but you just decided to kind of
wait.
hold off and play it cautious, and I think that ultimately lost you the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't hitting your
And
injects
then he
as
got
well
me
as
when I
you
was
could have.
fast expanding.
Yeah. If you had hit your injects better, you would have been able to produce the army again faster. All right.
There was quite
Well,
a few
wait.
times that you actually had a very large army.
All right. Well,
versus
I got to
his
do these intros real
minuscule
quick.
amount.
In the top left corner of this map, we have the Yellow Terran, Slick and Sneaky. Alright, in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have Evil Vangor. This is the second game of this series. First game, we saw a very, very strange strat, I would say, of a Marauder Rush. Yeah. So, now we're going to go back to the interview. Sorry, guys. So why did you decide to play more passive there?
Because I didn't know my opponent whatsoever.
Alright, fair enough.
Honestly, I think you played a pretty good game, early game there. Like I said, you had a pretty good attack force, and honestly, you could have wiped them off the face of the map quite a few times,
Yeah.
but it looked like you were just playing a little bit more cautious than what you had to be. It looked
Yeah.
like you would have just absolutely decimated him quite a few times if you would have just decided to just push in and not be quite so cautious. Do you usually play a very cautious game, or that time around were you just a little bit worried about his abilities?
Well, early on, if I don't get the advantage, usually I just try to lock them in on 2 bases, and then I would expand them. But since I didn't know him, I just, from the start, I just went passive. Or, I mean, I stayed back, and I
That's a
just...
pretty good idea.
Yeah. That's typically what I do also. Because if you can lock them in on 2 bases, you know they're going to have one good push, and that's about it.
And at the end of the game, if you noticed, the what was it, Vanguard, he was actually completely resources whatsoever. He had like nothing left.
Yeah.
If you would have just held him off just a little bit longer, he would have been completely done. I think he had like 72 minerals or something like that.
But
left,
he did
and
have his
all
third
to
up in
his
mining
name
at
he
that
had.
point, though.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
for a while,
he
he
did
had his
just open
SUVs
that
not
up.
doing anything.
Oh my god.
Why did you?
He
What
threw
did you
away
do
all
when
of
you
his
went to the middle
SUVs
of
that
the
were on
map
it.
and killed like basically 30 of his SUVs.
I know, right? I thought he did it on purpose. I was a little confused, but
At that point, if they're purposely throwing away SUVs, you're like, oh shit.
We saw his SUVs go to the middle of the map, and we were like, "Ah, that's a no shit moment," because he hurt himself so badly. We just expected you to run in and just overflow over his defenses because he just did not have
wow.
anything.
Yeah, but
I didn't
that's
know I was getting them that good.
yeah. You had him for a while, but at the end, he just built up. All right, we see a factory out of Slick. It looks like he's gonna go mech here. He's got 2 early gases and the armory. Yup, he's going for mechs here.
There goes the Reaper. It looks like he might be going for a Reaper for us.
Oh no, but he's gonna scout this. This is gonna be huge for him. If he can macro this away from, he's gonna get a great scout off here if he can use this right. I don't know if he knows where he can jump in though. That's what he can jump in right there. Everyone who's watching at home, and he'll know. A double Reaper. So hopefully he'll be able to see this coming. This looks like a very heavy Thor push.
Oh, that
And he
that's
sees
nasty.
it.
That's nasty.
Oh.
Sneaky's doing the timeout.
Slick's got to kind of rethink his strat if this is going to work. Did he see? I'm not sure if he saw that factor. He didn't see
He only
it.
saw the factory.
Yeah. He doesn't know what's coming. He knows it's going to probably be mech, but he doesn't know it's going to be Thor's. And he lost all of his Reapers. He has one more coming in here. He's got to hope he can see that. He's got to go right for that scout. This is not good.
Sneaky's got a couple Marines on patrol. I don't know if he'll be able to get that in without being noticed.
He will not.
And there goes the scan.
He's going to build a CC and a factory. So this is going to be interesting what both these players go. I'm going to guess siege tanks for out of our Orange Terran here.
Well, it
But
looks like Sneaky here just did a scan. He saw at least 2 barracks and sees that he hasn't expanded yet.
another factory is going down. This is definitely mech play here, guys. He did this very well. Oh yeah, we got to ask you about that game. What happened? Like, you scouted the mech pretty early. You scouted that mech kind of fairly early. Why didn't you throw down the robotics facility until the end?
Oh, you guys talking to me?
Yeah. You-
Wait, what was the question?
Why didn't you not throw down a robotics facility earlier?
I have no idea how to use Protoss whatsoever.
Why were you playing random? Oh,
Just for
that's
fun. I don't know. I usually play Zerg, but I
uh,
played random for fun.
we could tell with the way that you played your Zerg.
The Zerg play was pretty decent, I have to say. Other than the just being passive thing, you had that game down, man. If you would have just been a little bit more aggressive with the harass and just took that on, you would have totally
Who's playing
dominated.
music? Yo, guys.
War.
Hey, War, can you put your shit on push talk, please? War.
I moved him to the other channel.
Yeah, we have to. Sorry, guys. Our interview was cut a little bit short there, but we just couldn't take that noise.
Yeah, we didn't want our stream to be dominated by the music. Not have been able to hear us through that, but well. So anyways, it looks like Sneaky's going for a little bit of harass here. He's got 3 siege tanks and a siege tank being reinforced and some Marines to pull up the ramp.
Yeah.
And here comes
This is gonna be dangerous here.
Vanguard just a little bit out here. He sees SCV.
Oh, he
Game
knows.
pause.
It's
And there it goes, the first hit. And his command center's been
He's-
hit just outside of range.
he's gonna. Here, does he have a starport up? He does. He's gonna drop on
He's
this.
going for a drop on those tanks to get him off. Oh, that was a nice micro on the drop ship, but it's still
Oh, this
down before he
game.
can get the rest of the troops down.
This game might be over. It does seem
That was a
like.
very nice micro on the drop ship. The best strategy versus a siege tank wall like that is to drop on the siege tanks. And he pulled it just as it took fire, but the rest of his military was decimated so fast he couldn't get the drops out.
Even then, he unsieged one of his siege tanks, so it wouldn't do too much splash damage on the rest of them.
Exactly.
I don't.
Which-
Yep.
And there's the
And
GG.
Slick and Sneaky takes the series 2-0 with with an interesting build his first game and a great mech play his second.
Indeed it was. Good job,
So-
Sneaky.
I don't think Sneaky has raid call, so we're gonna try to get an interview with Evil again.
All right.
I sent him a message. I'll let him know.
Oh, I got moved, sorry.
So I gotta know. Were you how much damage were you hoping to get with that drop on his tanks?
They destroy each other or stop killing me, but because I knew there was not much I could do. He had 3 tanks.
Yeah. Alright, Evil. So, were you not expecting the mech that game, or what happened?
No, I wasn't expecting it.
Alright. Yeah, with that, with those Reaper
That was an
Scouts,
excellent, mech play.
we're hoping that you would have seen that with the Reaper Scout, but he ended up dealing with that really well. So what was your thoughts right when you
Like,
lost that?
Really well. I realized once that I had 2 Reapers, he had like 6 rounds. I realized that he was probably going to push more orders, so I thought I'd prepare for more orders, but I didn't realize I didn't see the tank, so I didn't prepare for that. I thought I'd get a few tanks up to protect, but by that time he'd already had tanks up, so he was way far tech. Because mech, I was trying to like go a certain build and figure out what he was going, so I sort of screwed myself over.
Yeah. Right when that
You did
CC
quite a
went down.
Really nice micro with your
Medevac.
dropship right there. When you realized it was getting hit, and you just immediately tried to put it on the siege tanks to break the line, but your forces didn't hold out quite enough. I noticed it was just really great micro on it to keep it from going down at first.
Yeah.
Just thought I'll try to do as much damage as possible and hope that my base could hold out, but turned out not to work. Good play by him. I might have to watch that replay and learn how to do it.
Yeah, that was a great mech
was
build.
really nice
Like
in
that
the
was
mech
a
play.
very
You are
effective.
seeing
really
a lot
good.
more mech play from Terran these days.
haven't
Originally, they
seen-
weren't doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
Terran in 1v1 of always versus Protoss or Zergs. This is actually the first time I've actually 1v1 to Terran.
Why did you
it's
decide
fun.
not to go mech? Why did you decide not to either use mech, or why did you decide to use off race?
I didn't decide to do mech because I don't really know how to use mech. Never actually tried it, so I don't know how to build it.
Alright.
I had to do a solid mech build.
Like I said, the mech play is quite new for a lot of the Terran players with, the introduction of Hellbats and so forth. Especially with them being nerfed. It did get kind of heavy with the Hellbat drops and stuff for a while, but it does look like, mech play is kind of becoming a core thing for Terran these days.
It hurts. I'll watch the replays, figure out where I went wrong, try to figure out how to counter it.
It looks like Sneaky come off with the championship here.
It looks like Sneaky wants to play another game against somebody.
Does he? I'd be
Yeah.
glad to play a game against them.
You would?
Off, even though I haven't played StarCraft in so long.
Alright.
This will be a horrible, horrible, horrible game. But I'll take him on. I'll go for it.
Alright, man. You know what that means. You gotta move yourself out of
Yep.
here.
I'm gone.
Oh my god.
Alright, Evil. It's gonna be me and you interviewing this game. Right?
Alright.
We're gonna be the casters. Which map should we make them play? Frost.
I'm so keen to try mech.
What?
I really want to try to learn how to do that mech.
Yeah, that was a very strong play from him. Most of the time when people do mech, they turtle for a while. Oh,
yeah, like,
fuck, that's
if
2v2.
everyone's seen... Oh, well.
Fuck that, man. They better not have started that.
No, I told him to leave lobby.
Alright, good. Okay, we're gonna go Derelict Watcher, actually. Okay, we're waiting for Slick.
Starting the 1v none.
Shit.
He's probably just not realised what's going on.
There you go. It's gonna be odd seeing Orion play. Gonna make myself a referee. Alright guys, we got at least one more game for you guys. It's gonna be the clan leader Orion versus the winner of our small little tournament that we just had for fun, Slick and Sneaky. Just waiting for the go by from Ryan. Orion.
I'm playing music. Yo.
Hi. You just can't be playing music when we're streaming, dude.
I never play music.
Oh, we heard it in the background of your mic, dude.
Bro?
Yeah. Did you have the stream up?
Hey, Jay, look.
No. Well, no. Well, I don't know, because it was playing on the raid call.
Oh,
I don't remember, but
I turned that
because
off. That's weird.
oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
then never mind. I don't know what to tell you then.
That's odd. 'Cause all we
But I'm
heard
gonna
was
try.
music.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Me and Orion were just really confused. We're like, what the fuck? All right.
Well, if you're anything, tell me.
All right. Just put yourself on push to talk, you guys. All right. In the top right-hand corner of this map, we have Slick and Sneaky. He is currently undefeated in this small little tournament we've had. He's been playing. He's had some great mech play. And on the bottom left, we have the clan leader, who hasn't played in months, so don't judge him too much on this. The red Protoss, Orion. So this map's going to be Derelict Watcher. So we're waiting to see if we're going to see some more mech build out of this, because Orion said he knew how to counter mech. So we're going to see. Okay, we got a scout going out from both people. Never mind. Sneaky's starting his scout. And Orion's not gonna scout. That's interesting. So what are you guys' predictions for this game? Alright, Evil.
I'm expecting a Forge Pass expand for Orion.
Alright.
Or a like massive warp gate.
Oh, it's Protoss versus Terran.
Yep. Oh, we got a gateway.
Expect him to maybe go Marauders and maybe some tanks.
You're not expecting a mech play?
Yeah.
He's taking early gas. He might be going for mech here. Because Slick and Sneaky does enjoy his mech. Did you know 2 people actually play on that account?
That's messed up.
No, it's him and his brother. One's Slick and one's Sneaky.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh, he's gonna be... Oh, no, he's not. He's gonna try to get this worker. So what Orion probably should do here is, after he gets a scout, if he can get that probe out, he should probably go for a forward pylon. So when that mech, if this is mech, and that mech army moves in, then he's going to be able to get some warpins. But he's not. Seems like he's going to lose this probe. So this is unfortunate for him. Just make sure you guys' stuff's on push stock, please. Alright, we got an early zealot out here from Orion. Taking double gas. So I'm really interested where he's going to go here. Let's see. Okay, we got the tech lab going down early. Plus another barracks. It looks like it might be bio.
That Zelt looks awesome.
It really does. Okay, we got a cybernetics core going down here.
Looks like he might be going a lot of stalkers early on.
Yeah. We got double barracks going down. This definitely looks like some bio play. Which, oh, Slick again. We saw that why did you pause that game, by the way?
I paused it because I could hear music through War's mic.
Ah.
Through raid call. So I wanted to mute my sound so I couldn't hear it. It was distracting.
Right.
Wowzers.
Hey, War, is your thing? Oh, Stargate's going down here. Double Stargate. Could this be Voids?
Bad for Sneaky. Sneaky's gone a lot of Marauders.
Yeah, he has.
Yep, he's got 3 Marauders. This is looking bad for him.
Also, he's got all he's got to do is stop any kind of scouting here, and it's going to be very helpful.
He's not chrono. Oh, he doesn't have enough energy. I was just gonna say he's not chrono boosting his warp gate, which I thought was surprising.
If anything, I'd probably save it, because he knows that with a few zealots, he's gonna be able to hold off a lot of pressure that he's gonna encounter. Oh, and the Nexus is going down here. I'm trying to figure out what he's gonna be going here.
Oh, Voids.
Voids, called it.
Coming out. got a lot of marauders coming out. He's got 3 barracks just pumping out marauders and only like 4 marines.
This could be
5 marines,
very
that's all he's
big.
got.
Very big.
You want sneaky, scout him out. You gotta see this.
He won't though. Oh, he doesn't see it.
It's on the edge.
He doesn't
He
see it.
see it. It's just on the edge of his scan.
Oh my god.
Oh, lucky.
That is big right now.
Look, he's pushing out his marauders. If that void's up, then the second one's about to come up.
No, he's making Oracle.
Oh, he's got an oracle.
Dude, confuse him even more. If he hides this, he needs to hide this void. He really does need to hide this void, and he's not. Oh, this is not a good place to engage here. Uh-oh.
There's no way you can win this one.
He needs to get out of there. That Oracle needs to do some damage here. He needs to make some cannons here.
Focusing down the marines, that's good play.
Uh-oh. But the Marines are being streamed in here. Uh-oh, this Void's gonna push up. He's got full shields now, though. So at
2
least
warp gates.
so he's gonna... It looks like he's gonna be going out of this. Okay, he needs to avoid these Marines. Slick knows this is pushing in. He's making double factory. He's gonna try to tech switch. He's gonna go for a tech switch here.
Got the marines ready for the flank.
Yeah.
He's streaming in from the front. He's already got 6 waiting in the back.
But he's got another Void coming in here, though. If he can see,
Look at the drone.
he's gonna go for a forward pile on him. Hopefully. He needs to get these out of there.
There we go, 2 cannons going up on his natural. He's got 2 voids sitting in his base, just sitting there. Warp gate tech coming up.
And the forward pylon's in, too. This is a great distraction here by him. This stops any push out. But he has no clue about these factories, though. And he's getting the command center. He's got him on his heels here. He does have stim ready, so he's pretty well protected here. You got 2 more voids coming in.
Splitting off. So I think he's gonna go for front push.
You warped in some stalkers too. But will it be enough? He needs some zealots in here too. No, he's not. He's going to try to come in from the unprotected side. An engineering bay comes down. Some Thors are coming in though. So his voids are not going to have a good time here.
Orion really needs to scout this out so we can see what he's versing. This is looking bad. Voids and an Oracle against 2 Thors and a massive Marines. Oh, he's going to see the Oracle and the Stalkers.
He can see this mech though.
Good focus from him, good focus. Look, he's keeping him distracted down his natural while he's destroying his base.
That's smart. He needs to get these factories out of here though.
Focusing the armory.
You gotta focus that armory, dude. He needs to get out of there now. He's about to lose all these voids. Goodbye, voids. You can't hide back there.
He's lost all of them. It's bad.
Still got his forward pylon. He disrupted the mining for a while. He still hasn't righted his mining.
There we go, it's redoing now. He hasn't moved his expansion yet.
Does he have a robotics facility? He doesn't.
Oh, he's going for his second forge now, and he's going for a massive gate.
I don't know if he'll be able to hold. He needs to do a warp in.
He needs a lot to hold off these Thors.
I don't know if he's got it though. You needed some immortals here. If he makes another Phoenix, like it's not going to do anything here.
Oh, Ryan. He's stimming one Marine in. Oh, he's focusing down the pylon.
One Thor falls.
On Phoenix, lift up one of the Thors. It'll help lessen the damage. His Phoenix is just sitting there. There goes his army.
I told you he wouldn't win.
Okay.
Here comes the warp in, but a massive warp in here though. So
Oh wow, okay.
he's gonna hold this. If he can lift up these two Thors, he needs to lift up these Thors.
Stop doing it.
What the hell?
Lift it.
What the hell is he doing?
I don't think he realizes that he can lift them. But he's held it off.
Wow.
He's done it.
Here's got to come a counter push here.
Put another Thor and 3 Marines up. This might not look well for him. He's going to get one.
Hey, someone's mic's fucking up. I'm gonna have to move whoever it is if you don't fix it. Okay. He knows he's got another Thor. He needs to go to that mineral line and start lifting drones. Okay, he gets the full scout out now, finally. A big warp incoming. 3 more Thors.
This is looking bad for Orion.
2 more gateways. 4 more gateways.
He needs a robotics facility up.
Yeah.
Only got, he's got 1, 2, I think, or 2, 1.
He needs to do a counterattack here.
He only has 1. Doesn't even have the armor or the shields upgrade. He just has 1. Oh, this is bad. He's got a lot of his stalkers up in the top, but the Thors are pushing in. Bad for Orion.
I don't understand why there's no robotics facility yet.
He doesn't even realize it's coming for him.
No, oh, here comes double robotics facility though. But it's gonna be too late. Here comes the counterattack though.
But who will do more damage? The Thors are pushing in hard. They're already like destroyed the expansion.
But he can also do a massive warp-in back at his base though. Yep, and here comes a big warp-in. He's gonna try to slow this down so we can get these.
Nope, they're pushing. Nope, the Thors are not sure. Double robotics is really finally up.
Okay, yeah. Here comes.
He needs to focus down these Thors.
He's gonna waste enough time. He should be able to. He's not producing. He's just starting to produce stuff out of his robotics facility. He's chrono boosting it though. He's mined out of his main. And he doesn't have any resources.
Oh, this is bad.
This game's over. It's gonna be up to.
Wow, sneaky. Well played by Sneaky.
Yeah.
I love the tech switch just at the end.
Yeah, that tech switch ended up working out really well for him.